Welcome to the Official Personality Guru. People with an INTP personality type tend to be extremely analytical, objective, and logical in their behavior. They love exploring new theories and ideas, which means they're often responsible for amazing discoveries in their field of choice. They're likely to approach interactions with others in a logical way, rather than relying on emotion. INTPs are introverted types, preferring to work independently from others and spend time alone. Because INTPs share the core of their personalities, it's easier to understand why other INTPs may act the way they do. However, there can still be miscommunication among people who share the same Myers-Briggs type. INTPs need to be aware of their desire to withdraw from others. They should focus on being communicative, especially when they need to express thoughts, feelings, or conflicts. Since both people prefer email to in-person conversations, they need to watch out for miscommunication and take a long time to come to actionable conclusions due to the slower process of email communication. Sometimes, an in-person conversation is best, which will require more energy for both of them. They should communicate logically and clearly, allowing each other's pace to process. Today, let's talk about INTP siblings and what INTPs are like as a sibling. When it comes to being a sibling, there are certain ups and downs even in the best of relationships. Some people are naturally better at drawing close to their siblings and don't have this desire to fight with them all the time. For most people, sibling rivalry is a very real thing, but that doesn't mean that they don't still love and care for them deeply. There is a very unique bond between siblings, one which can be deeply meaningful and rewarding. Of course, not everyone has the same connection with their siblings, but certain personality traits might make it easier for people to communicate with their brothers or sisters. As siblings, the INTP is often much more caring than people expect, especially as the oldest sibling. While they might care deeply about being there for their brothers and sisters, it can be hard for them to express this. Like any other type, the INTP has its strengths and weaknesses, and as a sibling, they have unique qualities which often stand out. For the INTP, living in a house with other people can be draining, even when it is people they love and care for. At times, this can make it difficult to have many siblings, but that doesn't mean they don't care for them deeply. The good. As siblings, the INTP is often very helpful, especially when their family members come to them in need. They care about being able to make their lives better and want to be there for them in whatever ways they can. While INTPs might not be the most emotionally expressive people, they often try to find other means of showing that they care. For the INTP, analyzing problem solving are strengths that they can use to help their loved ones. When their sibling needs someone to come up with a useful solution or plan, they're happy to provide for them. They enjoy being able to listen to them discuss the problem and will work on ways to overcome this issue. If their sibling isn't being overly emotional and is capable of explaining what is wrong, then the INTP often knows how to solve their problems. They're great at figuring out these solutions and are often happy to teach their siblings as well. While some people might judge their siblings for being different, the INTP often enjoys these qualities. The things which make their siblings seem strange are often what make the INTP connect with them even more. They don't want to make them feel judged for their differences and often enjoy hearing about their weird hobbies and interests. INTPs are surprisingly understanding people, especially when someone they love needs a bit of support and space to themselves. INTPs know how to give space when it is needed, as they often require time alone themselves. This makes them great when it comes to setting boundaries and respecting the needs of their siblings when it comes to alone time. INTPs are also fun people to be around, even though outsiders might not see this side of them. Their siblings who get close to the INTP know how to lighten the mood and make people laugh. They enjoy humor and often use this as a means of feeling better when things get a bit too intense. This is something that makes the INTP an amazing sibling and partner in crime. They know how to make the most of the situation and just have a good time when the situation calls for it. While INTPs can overanalyze and become caught up in their thoughts, when they're ready to have fun, they can be a blast to share with your time. The bad. INTPs need a lot of time to themselves and can become impatient if they aren't allowed this. When they need their space and need to recharge, they don't want to be bothered. For siblings who are extroverted and don't understand this need, the INTP can become short-tempered. Without time alone to recharge, they become on edge and not like themselves. This is something that shouldn't be viewed as a flaw, but it can cause strain on their sibling relationships at times. The INTP just needs to set those boundaries and let everyone know that sometimes they need to be alone, and their siblings also need to learn how to respect this need. INTPs aren't the best at understanding emotions, and, at times, this can be challenging. When someone is being overly emotional, it can be stressful for the INTP, and they don't know how to respond. They also struggle to express their own emotions but can work through this as they get older and more mature. Emotional understanding just isn't a natural strength for the young INTP, which can cause their siblings to feel like they don't care. The sibling who gets to know their INTP will learn to realize how deeply they do care. INTPs often feel things on a deep level and care immensely for their loved ones. They just don't know how to show or express this verbally or emotionally. How about you? What are the things or the situations that you constantly need, like time alone, aside from what the official personality guru has mentioned? If you have any thoughts, then make sure to scribble them in the comment box below for a chance to have your comment pinned. Communication. INTPs aren't always the best at communicating things, especially when it comes to feelings. It is important that their siblings are capable of realizing this and can be patient with them. INTPs sometimes need time to process their thoughts and feelings and need someone who can be patient while they try to do this. For the INTP, communication is something they need time to learn, and having siblings who understand them can make a major difference in their lives. Be sure to watch until the end and share your experience to have a chance to have your comment pinned. If you enjoy the video, make sure to give us a like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the Official Personality Guru for more amazing videos. Don't forget to ring the bell icon to stay updated with our content. How to improve. The best thing for the INTP is to be patient with themselves and those around them. Everyone has their weaknesses and things they need to work on, but overall, they can make for amazing siblings and friends. When the INTP learns to adapt and develop their communication skills, they're capable of being warm and understanding people.